Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, we are going to be talking about products I have used up throughout the summer. These empties are super key in giving you good information about a product, because most of these items I can tell you after I've used them completely up whether I would repurchase them or not. Now, through both the quarantine and the fact that it is summer, and in the summer I live in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, so I'm on the beach most days, so I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, but this is a lot of skincare, a lot of hair care, a lot of body care, and just a couple general pieces, some makeup, things like that. Makeup I don't use up quite as quickly as the rest of these items. If you are new to my channel, I would love if you click that little red button and followed along here with me. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, but let's jump right into this. I'm gonna start with skincare, because skincare to me is so important, guys, so important. And I love a good skincare, and I am going to tell you the first things first is a lot of these products, I would say 90% of my skincare products right now that I'm going to be showing you that I used up are from Colleen Rothschild. And while I'm at it, I will mention that she does have a sale going on currently. It is the customer appreciation sale, and it is $25 off an order of 100 or more with the code HAPPY25, and then $50 off an order of 200 or more with the code HAPPY50. Now, the great thing about this sale is this sale works on all of her items, everything she has on the site. So I'm going to start with the skincare, tell you the things that I have used from her, and I have repurchased almost all of them. Since we're talking skincare, I do want to mention a few things. I am 46 years old. I have combination oily skin type. I have pigmentation, I have redness, and I have texture to my skin. All of these things are things that I use these skin products to work on. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Balancing Gel Cleanser. I use this every single morning as my wash after I've woken up, and I use this every single night after I have used the cleansing balm. And the cleansing balm gets all of my makeup off and kind of gets rid of any of that. And then using the balancing cleanser, it really gets rid of any extra dirt that's left on my skin, and it balances my skin back out. So it's super key in my skincare regimen. This is funny. I just picked up the next item, and guess what? It's another Balancing Gel Cleanser. I don't go through these very quickly, but when I got here for the beginning of summer, I had one that only had a little bit left in it, and I brought my one from home with me. So I have gone through two of these. I have two brand new ones. One is in my shower and one is in my medicine cabinet. The one I use at night, the one I use in the morning. So this, as you can tell, is very key in my regimen. Sticking with cleansers, as I mentioned, the Radiant Cleansing Balm is my go-to makeup remover, guys. I don't use any of the face wash cloths anymore, like, you know, the ones that already have the makeup remover. I don't use the molecular waters anymore. This is my go-to. This removes every bit of makeup. It is amazing. Has a very spa-like scent. This is the jumbo one, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Love this. You don't need much of this at all. I'd say about the size of a quarter. Does my entire face, all of my mascara, all the way down my neck. Now, in order to get off any mascaras or like products that are really meant to stay on the eyes, I actually start by going over my eyes with this very gently and just go up and over, and then I do the rest of my face, and I kind of let it sit on my eyes while I'm doing the rest of my face and chest. Then I go back and just very gently roll up and over, and then I take a washcloth, wash everything off, again going over the eyes very gently, and it removes every bit of mascara, eyeliners that are meant to stay. Everything is gone. The next thing is the Matcha Tea Treatment Toner. I love this toner. It smells amazing, guys. It's such a great scent. It works so well. I am oily combination skin type. Keep that part in mind. This really helps after I've done all my face washes to kind of just get my skin completely purified, ready for everything I'm going to put onto it. The next item is two of these, and this is the Vitamin C Treatment Complex. I use this every single morning. So after my toner, I use my vitamin C. Vitamin C is so important as we age. It really helps to turn over the skin cells. It helps with our texture. It really is a key item in my skincare. The next item that I use every single day is the Complete Eye Cream. I use this as a daytime eye cream, but this is an eye cream you can use at night as well. I will be showing you in a moment the one that I use at night, however. This eye cream is one that you simply have in a pot, you dab it on. You need the tiniest amount of this, guys. It goes a long way. It helps with depuffing under the eyes. It helps with darkness. It really is a great eye cream. Next up, this is holy grail if you have textured skin or you suffer from breakouts. This is the Mandelic Acid Radiance serum. Guys, game changing. I use this at night. I would say every third night I use it because I kind of interchange a couple different nighttime products in because I'm trying to do different things and kind of keep my skin guessing a little bit at nighttime when it turns over the skin cells the best. And this product is amazing. It has a very citrusy scent to it. It smells amazing. One pump does all of my face and down my neck. When I want to put it on my chest as well, I just add an extra half a pump. You don't need another full pump of this. But this, for the texture of my skin, has changed it tremendously. I am obsessed with this. This I don't ever want to go without. Now, as far as breakouts, if I feel a breakout coming on or I see something, I take a dot of this, like a tiny little dot, and I just tap it on. I kid you not, by the time I wake up in the morning, it has gone down and it is not as noticeable. This, guys, if you have either of these issues, give this a shot. You will not regret it. Next up is my all-time favorite daytime moisturizer if you are oily combination skin type. I mean, it can be used on any of them, but this is, guys, I have never used a moisturizer like this. It is the Sheer Renewal Cream. Here is what makes this amazing. This dries to a powder finish. Yes, you heard me correctly. A powder finish. Mind blown. Like, I was like, the first time I heard that, I was like, oh, I am so in. It is so beautiful. It is so nice. It just gives your skin a beautiful finish before you apply any makeup. This is just, I cannot say enough good things about it. It is amazing. This next item, guys, this is my holy grail as well. I cannot live without this. I have a whole video about this, and it is the Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. This is for use at night only, under your eyes. I have said this a million times. I feel like a broken record when I say this, but I had tried under eye filler because I had some darkness and I just wanted to help kind of like make them look a little bit better. I didn't love it. And when I started using this, I didn't feel like I needed to anymore. This helps with dark circles. This helps with fine lines. This helps with puffiness. This is a godsend. It is an amazing, amazing eye cream. So this is definitely a key item. As we get older, our under eyes get more thin. We need something to help with the under eyes. A retinol product helps to regenerate the skin at night, and this has made a huge difference. Next up, I was talking about retinols in the eye serum. Another key thing is the Retinol Serum Night Oil. I love a good face oil at night, and actually, I've been loving the new CBD face oil, guys. If you have redness to your skin, game changing. Like, it is so good. But I like to mix up my face oils at night. And so some nights I use this, some nights I use the CBD, sometimes I use the regular face number 9 oil. So I don't go through these quite as quickly. As I mentioned, I mix up my skin. Now, you do not want to use the retinol on the same night you're using like the mandelic acid. But on those nights, I can use the CBD oil or the face number 9 oil. The CBD oil just released, I think it was last week actually. And I luckily got it ahead of time and was able to use it for quite some time. And I'm really enjoying it. But that's not what we're talking about here. We are talking about the Retinol Supreme Night Oil. This oil is great at night. Retinol is super important, as I mentioned, to help turn over your skin cells as we get older. A retinol is key as we age, guys. You need to have this in your skincare regimen. So this is what I use at nighttime. I would say every second to third night. If you have sensitive skin, start in only doing it once a week and then move up to doing it more frequently. I do not personally use a retinol every single night. I use it probably, as I mentioned, every third night. We are still on skincare, but those are all of my Colleen Rothschild products. Do not forget that they are currently having the customer appreciation sale, so you can get $25 off of 100 or $50 off of 200. When you add a couple items to your cart, you can get an amazing discount. All right, let's jump on to the rest of the skincare and the empties. Skincare, I use a tretinoin cream, the 0.1 version. This is a retin-A, not a retinol. And this is something that I used to use it every second night, so every other night, and now I've been using it every third night. I do use this in conjunction with the retinol oil. This is something that I mix in with my moisturizer before I do that, though. This is a prescription, and this is something that I just use a tiny bit of and mix in with a moisturizer, and I'm really loving it. I have been using it for years. This is not something that you can pick up online. This is something you have to get through your doctor or your med spa or your dermatologist. Next up, I have been using this up. I had one of these. I am going in after this to the Colleen Rothschild, the exfoliating something. I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to start using that. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Peel and Polish. I use this, I would say, 2, sometimes 3 times a week. I keep this in my shower. I typically, when I wash my hair, meaning really shampoo and wash my hair, I use this on my skin after I've washed my face. It just gives me a nice exfoliation. I like it. It's inexpensive. You can purchase it at Target. I personally, though, am going to give a try to the Colleen Rothschild version of this same thing. I think hers is called the Dual Enzyme Polish. But this was a great option, especially for the price. Next up this is from City Beauty, and it is the Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. This is a neck cream that I was testing out. Has a really, really pretty scent. Very nice, works very well. To me, though, to be honest with you, I don't like bothering to use a secondary item just for my neck. I don't personally really know what the difference is, so I like to use whatever my products are that I'm using on my face and just bring them all the way down my neck and use them on the back of my hands. This is a very nice product, but as I mentioned, I don't feel like I need that extra different product that I have to pull out or keep space for. Next up, as I had mentioned, it was summertime, right? And we are using skincare and we are protecting that skincare. First thing I used was the MD Solar Science 30 Mineral Tinted Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is an SPF that I was using. I liked it. You had to shake it up. The tint was nice to it, but it made my skin feel a little bit oily. And as I mentioned, I'm oily combination. So I don't think I would get this one again per se. But what I would get, and I already did, actually my new one just came in yesterday, the Glowbiotics MD Tinted Sunscreen with SPF 30, Broad Spectrum UVA and UVB. Now here's what I love about this. As I mentioned, because I am oily combination, when I go out, I don't want to look like an oil slick. This one kind of mattifies. It's not a matte version, but it kind of dries down to a little bit more of a matte than a typical sunscreen that has that kind of feeling, like you feel like you're wearing almost like a silicone product. This is amazing. I love it. This is my favorite tinted sunscreen to use after makeup and before I'm going out or to the beach, or just on a day like today where I do have it on under my makeup. I do purchase both of those products through Skin Beautiful RX, and they are kind enough to give me a discount code, so I'll post that information down below. Skincare still, we are using self tanners in the summer because I do all of this great stuff for my face. I don't then want to get sun on it. The SPF helps with that, but then my face and neck don't always match the rest of my body. So this is what I've been using and I love it. Tried a couple different types. This is one I got from QVC in a set, and I'm not sure if it's sold separately, but if not, I will link below the other version I buy from Sephora. This is the Isle of Paradise. This is the High Glow Self-Tan Serum. Now this you don't mix in with a moisturizer. This is just a serum on its own. It has hyaluronic acid in it. Yes, love me some hyaluronic acid. It is really, really great, really nice. I have the body version as well. I haven't used that one up. In the summer, I don't need it on the body as much. I get enough color there, but this is amazing on the face. It doesn't stick to pigmentation. It doesn't have any issues. And actually the one I use when this one I don't have is one that is just a dropper that you put in with your moisturizer. I do use it in the purple one, the medium one, maybe look kind of orange. So just a note, but this is a great product. Since we're talking skincare, we might as well keep on with body skincare. First thing, I'm obsessed with this scent, guys. This is the Colleen Rothschild Tahitian Monat, I can never say that right, body butter. Oh my God. I have the scrub, I've got the body wash. I love this body butter, and I use it with those drops that I was telling you about, the Isle of Paradise drops on my body at the beginning of summer. I love this, guys. It is so good. It has a very kind of fruity, kind of florally scent. I'm obsessed with it. It is so good. The other item that I used up from her is the Breast Friend Self-Exam Breast Butter. So you actually use this, and it does have the instructions on it as well, how to do your own breast exam. She came out with this quite some time ago. It has a beautiful scent. It's very light floral with a little bit of baby powder kind of scent. You can use this. I have used it both ways, and I have also used this as a moisturizer. It's kind of like the body butter, very, very moisturizing. I use this up at the beginning of the summer. It's from Erin. It is the Mediterranean Honeysuckle. It was a nice scent. I don't think I would repurchase it. I was just trying to use it up since I had it here. If you weren't aware, Erin is a brand owned by Estee Lauder as well. Then I had a sample size of this. I don't even remember where I got it. It is the Sun Bum Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I love this stuff, guys. It smells so good. It smells like summer. It smells like sunscreen and like back in the day, Copper Tone or Banana Boat. It just smells so good. Since we're talking moisturizers, I'm going to tell you KleanSpa. I've talked about them forever and a day. It is, and I first found them here at the Cape at a little shop at KleanSpa. Essential Treatment Oil in Ginger Tea. I already have a backup of this and I'm about halfway through it. I love this. They come with a pump. This is lost the pump because I am pouring it out when it gets down to the end. Ginger tea just smells so good. Then this one here was the bath syrup. It's the ginger tea. So this is basically a body wash that you can use on a poof or whatever you want. Absolutely love this scent. I have already gotten a backup and have been using it. I love these oils. I use them while my skin is still damp after the shower. I put this all over my body. It leaves your skin so hydrated and feeling so amazing. I have also used the Sugar Body Polish in green tea. They also have one that's like a creamy one. It isn't in the ginger tea scent. I think it was the Sugar Plum Blossom. I didn't like the creamy one as much. I like the traditional sugar scrub. Oh, it just smells so good. And these scents stay with you all day. People are always asking me what perfume I wear. Ginger tea is my go-to absolute favorite. I also love Bee Peachy. I like Beach House, but that is very beachy, summery scented. Coconut is good in the summer. They have so many different scents. Sugar Plum Blossom is a favorite through the fall and winter for me. Ginger tea, though, is my absolute holy grail go-to. They are kind enough that they also give me a discount code. They had seen me talking about it. I'm hoping it is still good. I will post that down below. I need to place another order myself soon, but they are absolutely amazing. It is a little company based out of California. They have a storefront. They're not a huge company. Support small business. This is a great time to try this out if so. Keeping with skincare, I mean, I cut through these pretty quick. So this year, we used a ton of sunscreen in this house, ton of it. I only kept one of each of the ones that I had, and this was the Kula, and it was the Guava Mango. This one was a 50, and this is the Peach Blossom, and it was a 70. I think we also had a Pina Colada that was a 72. It's funny because I talked about this on my Instagram when I emptied these. I do also do updates over on my Instagram stories. If you're interested, I tell you guys when I finished a product up, and then I also link it in the Like to Know It app if you are interested in the information. But these are interesting to me. They smell very fake smelling. And so I was talking about it on my Instagram stories, and Kula actually commented back and said that they only use pure fresh ingredients when they sent them. And I was very surprised by that because these smelled very chemically scented to me. I don't know. It's very strange. They were fine. They worked very well, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. If we want to talk about my favorite sunscreen, this is our go-to here, and is by Sun Bum. This is the 31. We also use the 51. Those are our two go-tos from them. This smells amazing. It smells like coconut and summer. Like, it just smells so good. This one is our go-to. This is the one I purchased time and time again. A couple things to know about my hair before we get too far into hair care is that I have fine hair, but I have a lot of hair. My hair is perfectly straight, bone straight. If I wash my hair, go to bed with it wet, wake up the next morning, it is straight except for an area about this big right in the middle of the back of my head. But everything else is bone straight, and it is just very fine, but a lot of it. I have not used up a whole one of these in so long. A lot of my hair care items, again, I would say about 90% of these are going to be from Monat. Monat is the line that I primarily use except for two products, my dry shampoo and like a hair oil spray that I use. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But the Rejuvenique oil, guys, this is liquid gold. I swear this packaging should be gold. I use this every single day. I take 2 drops. Oh, there's a little bit left in there. Let's do it. I go 1, 2. And I use it on my ends. And then I go through the rest. I go at my roots. Yes, you want to have the oil at your roots as well. This helps your hair regenerate. Like, it leaves my hair so shiny, so healthy. I also use this as a hair mask. So some nights, I'd say once every 2 weeks, I put a good amount on at night before I'm going to bed, on from probably about here down, wherever the shortest hairs are. So right about there down. And then I tie it up in a bun, I sleep with it, and I wash my hair the next morning. and your hair is just amazing. Now this is a pricey item for as small as it is, but it lasts forever. I would say this easily lasts me doing what I do about 8 to 9 months. It may look kind of funny, right? You're like, what the heck is that? These are conditioners. So it's traditionally a pointed, kind of like a triangle bottle that you twist open, but I like to make sure I get every single bit out of these. So I cut them down so I can stick my hands in and pull every little bit of this product out. This is the Revitalize conditioner. This is from the volume line. This is my favorite conditioner they make. Actually, it really is the only conditioner that I use. The others I have tried, but this one is the one that just works on my hair. So of the conditioners they have, this one is just the best one for my fine hair. Let's talk shampoos. So there are 2 that I am using currently that I've used up. The Revive shampoo is the one for volume, and the Renew shampoo is the one for hydration. Depends on how my hair feels, which one I use for the day. So I did use up 2 of them. I also like the black 3-in-1, but I think I heard they're discontinuing that. I signed up as a Monat partner just because I wanted the discount, to be honest with you guys. I just love their products and I like getting them at a discount. So that's why I did it. So I don't push this stuff. I don't, go around talking about it all the time. But if you're interested and you see the link below, those are my partner links, just so you're aware. And so this is the volumizing one and this is the hydrating one. Next up is the Reshape Root Lifter. I was on a kick, I'll be honest with you guys. That's where I lose my volume and where I get the oiliest is at my roots. But I was using this every time I washed my hair on my roots. And I kind of changed it up this summer. One, because I was being lazy. Let's be honest here. I didn't want to take the time after I got out of the shower, after the beach, to put something like this in. Plus, I was washing my hair more often. But this gives you a good lift at your roots. I like it a lot. I just don't use it on a regular basis. Next one, I love this, guys. This is from their junior line, their kids line. It is the Gentle Detangler. This is what I use every single time I wash my hair. My hair is fine, as I mentioned, but when I get out of the shower, I have a lot of tangles and it kind of is a pain to go through. So I spray a little bit of this all over my hair. This is the only thing I put on my hair when I get out of the shower. Now they do have a adult new version, but I have this one that I used up. I still have one in my backups and then I have one in the other house. So until these are used up, I'm not going to test out the new one, but it works and it is so good. Last item from Monat, and then I do have a couple other hair items. This is the Champ Conditioning Dry Shampoo. So this was my go-to dry shampoo. 100% favorite one. Love, love, love the scent of it. No, there's just air. It just smells so good. I absolutely love this. But the reason I stopped using this is because I received 2 cans, 2 different times that were full. I mean, you can hear that this one is empty, that were full. And when I would push, nothing would come out. And I contacted them and they replaced them, but it happened too many times. So it started to annoy me. So I just stopped using it for that reason. When that happened, I went back to my go-to. It is Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. That was a color. So this is the super big one. This is the one that I traditionally buy. I think I couldn't find it, so I picked up this one. I have gone through both of these. I am almost at the end of another one. So I keep one in my bathroom. So on the days where I'm not washing my hair, I use this. I do spray this on my hair just a little bit at night or before a workout so it absorbs any oils. I love this. It is just a great line, a great product. I mean, I've gone back to it and I don't think I'll change. The last hair item is one that I would love to repurchase, but I can't find it anywhere. It's from a brand called Chlorine and it is their Mango Hair Oil. Guys, I love this. I love the scent of it. I actually spray this on my brush before I brush my hair out and there's hardly anything left. And I spray it over my hair like this on those in-between days. It is so good, gives me so much shine. Love having a spray oil. It is so key because I love spraying it onto my brush before I brush my hair out. It helps with breakage. Game changing, guys. If you've hung in this far, there's only a couple left. All right, let's talk some beauty products. First one here is the Drunk Elephant. It's called like Sweet Pity deodorant. This is an all-natural deodorant. It's fine. It's nice. It turns up at the bottom and it comes out through these little holes right at the top. It's kind of a creamy one. It dries down nicely. I like it. It isn't like, oh my gosh, you have to run and go get this. But to be honest with you, if I could only choose one, I personally prefer the Kopari ones. They just go on smoother and they just work with me. It's not a bad product. It's just I have something else I like better. This next one, I guess I should have probably put this in with like skincare, but I consider it a makeup. So it's from Ilia. This bottle is a mess. It's been sitting there for quite some time. It is the Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I think they may have changed the name of this. Do you see how gross this bottle is? It was laying on its side after I used it all up. So it is a dropper formula. You can tell I've used all of it. It is a dropper formula. It is a serum that also works as like a tinted SPF. It is very nice. It comes in an array of colors, which is so key because it is so hard with a tinted SPF to find the right colors. The only problem for me was I could do this when I was doing it on its own, but under makeup, it didn't work for me. It just made my makeup kind of settle funny, and nobody wants that. So it was decent. It worked well for the summertime. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. This next item is one that has been around with me for quite some time, and it is the Westmore Beauty Lasting Effects Illuminating Camouflage, Body Camouflage in the color Natural Radiance. If you've been around for any period of time, you will have seen this. It is a great product. This little thing lasts you forever. Now, if you're gonna use it all over your body, it is great for the legs, for any areas where you have discoloration. You might have some spider veins, you might have some bruising, tattoos, it covers everything. But where I use this, again, as I mentioned, my skin, face, everything, and chest tend to be a different color than my body a little bit during the summertime. So I actually use this from my neck down through my chest so I don't have to put as much makeup on all the way down through those areas. And I absolutely love this. I've tried the golden color as well for in the summertime, and it is just too much of an orange. The Natural Radiance just works great for me. Next up is an eye serum I have used in the beginning of quarantine when my lash extensions came off. I started using a lash serum. It is the Revitalash Lash Serum. This was my go-to. Recently with the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I had heard great things about New Lash, and that is what I'm using currently. New Lash was sold in a set of 2, and I purchased that, but I also purchased the Revitalash in the set of 2 as well during the sale because it was such a great deal. As long as I'm not opening them when I need them, it will be there. And I also think it's good to change out. Don't consistently stay with one. So I'll use the New Lash this time, then I'll change to Revitalash and kind of back and forth from there. This last beauty item was an item that I went to use the other day, and it is the Sephora Rouge Lip Pencil in the color Nothing But Nude. I absolutely love this color, and I actually already had a backup of this, and this is not completely tapped out, but it smells like a crayon that went bad. Like, you know, crayons that are like out in the sun or out in the heat, like, oh, it smells bad, guys. So this is unfortunately, even though it is not done, hitting the trash. Last 4 things are gonna round this out. I know it was a long video, guys. So first thing I'm gonna talk about is the Arbonne Healthy Skin Within Skin Elixir Collagen Builder with Hyaluronic Acid, the acai flavor. I take this every single night with my vitamins. Every single night. This, guys, is the best collagen I have used, plus the fact that it has hyaluronic acid in it. Definitely a win for me. I absolutely love it. Again, this is another brand. Arbonne is another one of those companies that if you sign up as a rep or whatever have you, you get a discount, like, you know, Stella and Dot, Monat, all of those. So I signed up as a rep for this because, again, I want the discount on it. All these brands that I'm doing this with, but I'm not doing it to sell them. I'm doing it because I want a discount. I mean, we all love a good discount, right? The other thing that I use consistently every single day from them is their Digestion Plus. Guys, this is my probiotic. If you are in your 40s, you should be using a probiotic every single day. I use this every single morning. It is a little package that you drink with water. It is not the most tasty thing, but you do it in one shot, get it over and done with. It is the most effective one I have used. So good. All right, guys, the next one is this Goli Nutrition Apple Cider Vinegar Gummies. There are 60 of them in this container. So I gave this a try. I do put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in 2 cups of tea every single morning. And I thought, hey, if I could get away with not doing that and have a gummy, why not? So I gave this a try. This is very good. If you cannot stomach the taste of apple cider vinegar in your coffee, your tea, in your water, whatever you need to do it in the morning, again, apple cider vinegar, so important, guys, so important. It helps with so many different things in your body. It is so important to do this. And this is a great alternative if you cannot stomach true apple cider vinegar. Last thing, this is the Modir. It is the liquid biocell. It is the Life one, which improves the joint mobility, lubrication, supports cardiovascular health, and it improves the skin's hydration, firmness, and tone. I was super excited. I thought that this may be something to replace the one that I was using from Arbonne. I got this and I tried the trim. You may be hearing all over Instagram about the trim and the Life. I got those. I tried them for a month. This was the one I finished up. When I finished this up, I bought the skin one, specifically the collagen one, and then a joint one specifically, and then another trim. I have heard everybody saying how great it is and how they could tell when they were using it, this, that, and the other. Guys, it did nothing for me. Nothing. Like, absolutely not a single thing. When I stopped taking the Arbonne and started taking this, I could tell the difference. My skin didn't look as hydrated. So that's why I then tried the skin version, thought, okay, that's what I needed. And I was having some issues in the middle of the summer. I was running a lot and my joints were hurting. So I bought the joint one separately. But I am telling you guys, it has not done a thing for me. They are sitting in my fridge. What a waste. They are not cheap. They are super expensive and they did nothing. The trim one is supposed to help with burning fat and this, that, and the other. I did not see a difference with these whatsoever. So be aware of that. Just because you're seeing it out there does not mean it is going to work for you. So that is everything, guys. Those are all of my empties. I know this was a long video. I really do appreciate you sticking in here with me. If you have any questions on any of the products that I've used up, if you want to know some additional information or wonder how something might work for you, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you are new to my channel, I would love if you subscribed and followed along here. And if you are interested in seeing my empties as I actually use them up, definitely go check out my Instagram page. I do talk about those on my stories as well. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me and have a great day. Bye.